Hey everyone. Just waiting until we get to 350. It always seems like it's the longest part, just waiting for the oil to heat up. No, I want to ask your dad if he wants to get one. We're almost there, probably about 5 more minutes. And then I'm gonna bring the turkey out in the pan and the rod thing. Maybe like an hour. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it, but yeah. Usually I say like 45 minutes, but then it ends up having to cook longer, so that's why I'm saying an hour. Oof. It's just heating up, so that's why it's shaking so much. I'm not gonna burn down the house. It's like 15 feet from the house. Any of you guys ever had deep fried turkey before? Hey, thanks for all the likes, everyone. This is actually my first time going live. Just kind of waiting for something interesting to happen, and deep frying a turkey is pretty fun. It's at 250. Needed to get the 350. I'll tell you, if you guys haven't had deep fried turkey beforehand, it is amazing. Not only that, it cooks much quicker. You can go from raw to cooked in 45 minutes to an hour. So while this is heating up, I'll show you how I prepped it. So the ingredients I use are pretty simple. Just creating a brine with brown sugar and kosher salt. Boiling it, mixing it together, dumping about 5 pounds of ice into it afterwards, and then lowering the turkey in. And then I put it into this bucket where, if I can open the lid, it basically just sits in there. And you put it in the fridge, set it in there for about 8 hours or so. You take it out, pat it dry for about 30 minutes, and then let it sit out. Get to room temperature, make sure all the water is kind of out of it, so that when you lower it, you don't cause a massive explosion. It'll get a little bit more interesting here in probably the next 5 minutes or so. Don't think it's going to take too long. Once it gets to, around 300-ish, it heats up relatively quick. It's usually that first bit that takes a while. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th year deep frying a turkey on Thanksgiving. I got all my things ready as well. Got my gloves for lowering the turkey, a little hook, check the temperature with this laser. Make sure it's exact. 255. Yeah, it's about what it says. 260. Yeah, see, it's doing not too bad. It's getting up there. We need to get to 350. Then, of course, fire extinguisher, because you never know. And then, yeah, checking the temperature of the turkey with the meat thermometer. Got my recipe there that I follow just to keep me on track. And then putting that propane tank as far away as you can. I wish that hose was just a little longer. I think I'll have to pick one up sometime. All right, we're approaching 300, it says. Let's get the laser out. $280. All right. Also do the outside, but not going to be as hot as the inside, but it will be hotter lower where all the fire is. We got 600 degrees. Not sure you can see it on the video, but it's radiating so much heat. Oh my goodness. Grandpa gave you that toy gun? That's so cool, dude. Come on, speed up. And this one may not be completely accurate. I guess if it goes straight down, it's relatively close. I'm saying it's about around 305. Oh, and that's what we got there too. So I guess the trick is just to point it straight down. So I'm at my in-laws right now. Father-in-law put down this contractor's tarp to protect in case things splatter. We're nearing it, nearing 350. As soon as it hits right around 340, I'll start to turn the heat down so that I can calibrate it to stay at 350. When I put the turkey in, it's going to lower the temperature for a little. Then I'll have to turn the heat up a little bit to get it back to 350, and then it starts to cook. I know deep frying turkeys have been like a growing trend the last few years, and a lot of people, when you think of like Thanksgiving, you go back to a lot of family traditions, the things that you remember as a kid. So a lot of people still roast their turkeys and stuff. If you're looking to kind of change it up, try something different, deep frying the turkey is a pretty decent option. Alright, so we're at about 340, according to this one. Digital ones, the laser one's kind of showing a little different. But I'm going to go off of this trusty one here that's actually in the oil. For the oil, I typically try to get peanut oil. But, you know, it's a little costly, but definitely worth it. But I could only find this oil here from Sam's Club, soybean oil, which I guess is just called clear frying oil. All right, so let's turn it down. All right, turned it down a little. All right, so I think it's just about time to get ready to put the turkey in. Let me go tell my wife to bring it out. Can you bring the turkey out and the other stuff? All right, so we're getting to it. This is the fun part. Looks like we're slowing down at 350, which is good. Just gotta maintain that. All right. Hold them up. Go ahead and just put it there. Daddy. What's up? Oh my goodness, you got a holster for it too. Nora, can you help me with something? Nora, I'm doing a TikTok live right now. Can you hold it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Can you show this part over here? Alright. So we're getting the turkey ready. Putting it on the thing to drop it. And here we go. All right, you ready? All right, turn it down just a little bit. There we go. And we're lowering. Very slowly. Stand back a little bit. Gotta lower it very slowly. Oil seep in. Whoa, spitting at me. And we're in. I know, it's
aggressive.
yeah. All right, let me take this stuff off. All right.
Looks like a water.
Nope, you didn't witness anything bad, at least not yet. You know, stay tuned. Who knows what's going to happen? All right. So the temperature dropped a little. That's good. Man, I think I put too much oil in there. It's definitely spilling out. I deep fry it for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. This isn't my first time. No, I've been doing this probably the last 5 years. I'm a little older than 38. Oh, no, you don't put the top on while it's heating up. Yeah. The big deal, it's very flavorful. The turkey comes out like nice and moist, but you would think that it would come out greasy, but it doesn't. And it cooks much quicker. Oh, I know it's too much oil. I realized that afterwards. I kind of forgot to measure how much oil I would need. So I kind of eyeballed it. And by eyeballed it, I mean just poured all the oil in. But no big deal. Oh, the taste is like so good. It really is good. You know, basically I'm the turkey cooker of the family now. You know, no more baking or roasting. It's just, this is what they come to expect, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Too much oil is definitely better than too little. Get it all heated up, you put the turkey in, you realize you're not covering it, then you gotta start all over, you know, or you can't just pour more oil in, especially when it's heated up. Why turkey? Because it's Thanksgiving. And in the US, turkey is the tradition of what you eat on Thanksgiving. Before putting the turkey in, I put it in a brine that I made with dark brown sugar, a pound of dark brown sugar, a pound of kosher salt boiled in water, and then you mix it all together. You pour it into a food-safe bucket like this one right here. Pour about 5 pounds of ice in it to cool it down. Then you just put the turkey in there. You keep the turkey in the brine for about 8 hours, a little bit more than 8 hours. It doesn't really matter how long. You throw it in the fridge, in the bucket, and just let it sit there. Vegan. I could never be vegan. All right, so we're gonna raise the temperature just a little bit. It's been a few minutes. It's dropped about 10 degrees. So we're gonna open it up just a little. There we go. Maybe turn it down a little bit. All right. Yeah, it needs to go up a little bit, but not too bad. It needs to go up a lot more. All right. All right. Just a little cautious. Definitely don't want it to get to the smoking point. Yeah, I know it's a lot of oil. Dude, if you're gonna see a fire, then you definitely want to stick around. Earlier the oil was splattering all over the place, as you can see there. It's not doing so much anymore. It was more just when I was lowering the turkey. What do I do with the oil when it's done? I discard it, put it back in the bottle, and then discard it. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to fry the turkey. It's been in for probably about 5 minutes. Dude, I can't knock hamburgers and hot dogs. Those are definitely staples of mine that I love. Yeah, thankfully there's no wind today. Or not much, so. What would you suggest I do with the oil afterwards? Yeah, Colleen, I get it. You would think it would be all greasy and stuff, but it's not. It's so good. Oh man, got over 1,000 viewers right now. I was wondering why all the comments were coming in. Yeah, it really is the best flavor ever. I would not recommend pouring the oil into the ocean, no. The thing is that, I only do the deep frying like once a year. And so it doesn't make sense for me to keep it. Yeah, I put it in a brine made of dark brown sugar and kosher salt. Frying time takes about 45 minutes to an hour. Checking the temperature. It's going back to a good state. We want to keep it at 350. It's at about 345. So I'll just give it a little nudge. I'm not gonna pour it down the drain. I dropped the turkey in about maybe 10 minutes ago. I'll check it in about 20 minutes to see what the bird temperature is. Hey, thanks for all the likes, everyone. And I've been paying more attention to the what's happening in front of my phone and not what's on my phone, but yeah, thanks. I didn't use peanut oil. I couldn't find it. I kind of slacked off on getting all the supplies and didn't really wait until this last weekend. All the peanut oil was out, so I had to go with soybean oil. But it still works. It's still good. I've used different kinds of oils beforehand, and peanut oil definitely is the best. But it's still good. It is not too hot. It is actually about 5 degrees too cool. You don't put a lid on it. No, you gotta let it breathe. The smoke point for this oil is 425 degrees. So we still have some good space there. Yes, this heats the turkey, so you get the oil heated up just like you would frying anything. You get it to 350 degrees and then you slowly lower the turkey in. Yeah, I definitely put too much oil in there, but it's fine. Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, the turkey's already in there. Not enough oil. Okay, you're on something. I'm in California. Dude, you gotta deep fry all the things. But seriously, if you guys have never had deep fried turkey, convince someone with some confidence to do it. I may be a little overconfident, but I've done it the last 5 years and it's been great every time. No, you definitely don't add water to it. Or put a frozen turkey in there. That's a recipe for disaster. It'll probably take a good maybe let's say maybe 30, 35 minutes to finish. It does not come out dry. It comes out super, super moist and not greasy too. You know, you let it sit out for about 20 minutes to do a little bit of overcooking, but all the oil dissipates. All right, thanks for the roses. These are my first roses I've ever received. This is actually my first live. I did inject it with some butter that I got it at the grocery store, but it was specifically for injecting, to add more flavor. But I use a brine. Oh my gosh, thanks for all the gifts, guys. I used a brine made out of brown sugar and kosher salt. Boiled the water and then mixed it all together, put it in a food safe bucket, and then put the turkey in, put it in the fridge for about 8 to 12 hours. Take it out, let it sit out for about 30 minutes, pat it dry, get your oil up, and then you put it in. You guys seriously have no faith in me. Think I'm gonna die. I mean, if I get too close, I'll definitely get hurt, but I'm not doing that. Our temperature's getting pretty good there. We're maintaining the 350. So it's all under control. No seasonings. There was just a brine I put it in, and then I injected some butter, and that's it. The brine really helps bring out the flavor. Oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I understand it looks like a hot tub, but this is definitely a lot hotter than a hot tub. All right. So I got a lot of space there. Oh, it's definitely not supposed to splash out. I put too much oil in there. But the amount that it's splashing out, I'm okay with. Fried a turkey for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna check it here probably in the next 10 minutes or so to see what the temperature is. I'm not a beginner, no. I've been doing this for the last 5 years. I just forgot to measure the amount of liquid I would put in there, or the amount of oil that I would put in there. Usually I do that before I brine the turkey. I just put the whole turkey in there, fill it up with water until it covers, and then I mark that line. I didn't do that this year, but I knew that this turkey was smaller than the turkeys that I usually cook, so I knew that I could put a little bit more in. Wee-oo. Some people like to watch things that are stressful. Horror movies, all that kind of stuff. This may turn into a horror movie. Who knows? But I'm pretty confident. I'm not gonna burn it. It's hardly cooked yet. Turkey is about 16 pounds, I think. Usually I would do upwards of about 20, but yeah, sticking with 16 So how do I get the turkey out? So I have these gloves that I use. Hey, thanks for the rose. And then I use this hook while I'm wearing the gloves. Go in there and pull it out. It's sitting on a something that allows me to be able to pull it out with a hook. Sorry? I don't know yet because I got to check the temperature in a little bit. Family's getting anxious. How's it going, dude?
Sorry you guys lost to the Sharks.
Aw, you know what? That's no big deal. You want to be on my TikTok live?
I'll say hi.
Hey, this is my brother-in-law, Chris. Oh, get the dog away from there. Definitely keep the dogs and the pets away. I don't remember what brand. I think it's a Butterball. People are saying hi to you and the puppy. How did I choose this model fryer? I went onto Amazon, typed in deep fried turkey kit, read some reviews, and this was kind of the go-to. So it's the Bayou Classic. Why not do it inside? Because I don't want to set the house on fire. Yeah, I've heard about Butterball. I believe it is a Butterball. I am using, I believe it's soybean oil. Still maintaining a good temperature, 350. That's what we want to do. If you have not tried the deep fried turkey, you have to try the deep fried turkey. Oh my gosh, 10,000 likes. Seriously, I'm not paying attention enough to everything on the top. I feel like I've got a lot going on right now. It's crazy. This is my first live. Yes, I know it's too much oil. But somebody said earlier, better too much than too little. I am not going to put the lid on. I am going to be safe. The lid is not supposed to be on. Cook it for about 45 minutes. I'm going to check it here shortly. Yes, I have a fire extinguisher right there. First time I did it, I kept the fire extinguisher on me the whole time, like right by my side. I'm about 6 feet away from it. Yeah, I'm not gonna just take some oil out. You don't do that when the oil is 350 degrees. Yes, too much oil, I know. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So I'll kind of go over everything again, what I do and how I operate it. So to prepare the turkey, I just get a regular turkey, take out all the stuff in it, the neck, the gizzards, all that. And then I boil some water. I think it's about 12 quarts of water. And then mix it with a pound of brown sugar, dark brown sugar, and a pound of kosher salt. Mix it all together. Pour it into a food-safe bucket, such as this. I'll open it for you. And so it sat in that mixture of brine for about 12 hours. And then take it out, get it to room temperature, pat it down, and then start to heat the oil. So I use this Bayou Classic. I got it off Amazon, not the TikTok shop. I use this frying oil that I got from Sam's Club. Usually I use peanut oil, but I was a little late picking up the oil and all the peanut oil was gone. And so then I use these gloves and this hook. The turkey is propped up on this metal device. Thanks for all the roses. And on the, so I'm able to grab the hook and pull it out when I need to. All right, we're gonna lower the temperature a little bit. So the temperature is controlled right here, right next to the propane tank. Hey, thanks for all the roses. That's awesome. So constantly monitoring and keeping an eye on the heat. Whoa, so many roses. Wow, thank you so much. Real men do not serve tofu turkey. I'm not saying that real men, or that people who serve tofu turkey are not real men. I'm just saying real men is not defined by what you serve. No, I can't even measure. You know, I usually do measure the oil. And I would do that at the beginning. Before I make the brine, I would put the turkey in this container and then fill it up with water until it covers. I did not do that this time. I forgot to, so I'm kind of winging it. Yeah, it's not cooked now. And we keep it at 350. So the oil is still a little hot, so I'm going to turn it down a little more to about 355. But it fluctuates. You know, as the turkey cooks, you got to turn down the heat. You know, keep lowering it. All right. So I need to check on it. Oh my gosh. You guys are ridiculous. Okay. Let's see here. I'll still give it about 5 more minutes before I check on it. Thanks for the roses. All right, now I gotta think of a way to prop this up. Let me see if I can prop up the phone right here. My daughter's not here to do it this time, so keep it like that. All right, we're good to go. So now, check on the turkey. I'm gonna go get some help real fast. Keep an eye on things for me. Don't let it catch on fire. All right, so I got the meat thermometer. Can you hold the phone for me? Right there. All right. So I got my hook, my thermometer. Let me check something real fast. Okay. So here we go. Oh, this looks so good. Look at that. Okay, so hold it over the oil, and then you check the breast. Still has a little bit to go. So we'll put it back in and give it a little more. So the temperature is supposed to be about 151 in the breast. It was about 130. So give it a little bit more time to cook, maybe about another 10 minutes, and we'll take a look on it. Take a look at it.
Someone said it looks beautiful.
Oh, my daughter just said somebody said it looked beautiful. Thank you so much. No, so 151 is when you take it out. And then the oil overcooks it after that to reach the appropriate temperature. So you have it sit out for, I say, about 30 minutes before you cut it. The heat is actually perfect. 350 is what you want. Yeah, I know so I put too much oil in there. So it's not like a bunch of oil came out at once. It's just been splattering because I put a lot of oil in there. But we're good. Wow, 18,000 likes. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to wait till 160. I don't want to overcook it. You get it done just right. You have the overcooking happen, and it comes out just super moist, really flavorful. Yeah, it's a butterball. Butterball turkey. And the oil is soybean oil. Got it from Sam's Club. Because you got to get the big jug. I usually use peanut oil because that is absolutely the best oil to fry it in. But couldn't find it. I waited too long. Yes, peanut oil is so much better. You cannot deep fry in the house. Well, I mean, you could. It would just be a really bad decision because you could set the house on fire. Oh my gosh. So is there a thing going on with like butterball turkeys and pita or something? I haven't really been paying attention to that stuff. Smoked turkey is good, but it takes so long. That was a very loud car. Oh, okay. Well, you know, you can't believe anything that you just see online. You know, you have to verify things. Especially now with AI and everything, it's going to be even more difficult to be able to see what's real and what's not. All right, still holding at a good temperature. I did make a mess, but it's going to be an easy cleanup. I'm giving it probably about maybe 10 to 15 more minutes. So I put it in roughly about 40 minutes ago or so. Now I'm my in-laws' driveway right now. They have a pretty long one, and so it's about maybe 15, 20 feet from the house. The black sheets, some kind of like a contractor mat. Yeah, it's, I can't tell what kind. My father-in-law has it, so he put it down. Better than a tarp that will melt. Bro, it's not overcooked. No lid because you don't put a lid on things while they're frying. It's all over the floor because oil's been splattering out. I did overfill it, but not in any way that's going to cause any kind of safety concern. Except that I might slip if I get too close, but you don't want to get too close to this, so. What's my fire setup? Assuming you mean fire prevention. So I got the fire extinguisher there. It runs on propane. Yeah, you know what? Don't put a lid on it. Or, you know what? Don't take my word for it. Just, look it up online. Yeah, you might want to double check the putting the lid on it thing. It'll make it especially hard to keep the temperature in check. So I keep the thermometer on it the whole time. I take it out using gloves and this hook. And you can kind of see right there, maybe not, that there's a little metal piece. And you just hook it into it and pull it out. Hey, if it works for you, that's great. For me, I just get a little cautious. Obviously not cautious about putting too much oil in it, but I'm pretty cautious about everything else. It's almost ready. Yeah, about a 45 minute cook time. What do I do with the oil afterwards? I drink it. No, I discard it. Hey, thanks for all the likes, everyone. And sorry if I've missed any gifts, too. Holy crap. Is that 35,000 likes? Wow. It's amazing. And guys, this is my first time going live. I did not think that people would find this interesting, but it's something I would be interested in, so that's why I went live. Does this hurt the turkey? No. I can confirm it doesn't hurt the turkey. Oh, being here for the fire, great. Yes, definitely. I would be kind of there for it too. But I like to defy the odds. And while they may be stacked against me, I'm pretty confident that there will be no fire. Been in there for about 45 minutes. Gonna check it again in about 5 more minutes. I did not use peanut oil this time. I definitely prefer peanut oil. But I waited too long to pick up the oil, and by the time I got there, it was all sold out. So I had to go with soybean oil or just clear frying oil. No big deal. It still tastes good. Yeah, and peanut oil is definitely expensive. No, not WD-40. Nah. Not much squeaking going on. So those... Oh, you guys are funny. So I'm deep frying a turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm in California, so it's about 2 minutes till 12 p.m. So the family's getting hungry. So we'll have it done here pretty soon. Bro, I'm not going to put a lid on it. That is bad news. No, the heat's good. So it's supposed to be at 350. And as you can see here, we are on it. I like to say that it takes 45 minutes to cook, but really every time I say that, it ends up taking about an hour. So I'm thinking it's going to be pretty soon. Have you guys seen the video of the guy who put the frozen turkey in the deep fryer? That was so dumb. Nora. All right. Having my daughter come out so she can hold the phone while I finish, check and see if we're good to go. Oh. Keep Juno inside. Want to keep the dog away. Crank it up to 1,000. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. All right, stand back, hold the phone, document the process.
Okay.
Stand back, hold the phone, document the process.
Okay.
All right. Can you swipe up on that notification? All right. Can you swipe up on that notification? Yeah.
It just went in the notification I got.
Oh, okay.
There.
All right. Sorry if it paused. All right. So let's see where we're at. You can zoom in too. Oh, look at that. Oh, we are there, guys. We are there. So now we cut the heat. It's out. You see, now you put the lid on it. Switch hands. Put that there. And then we have a beautiful deep fried turkey. Let me take it out so you can see it. Look at this. So this cooked in about an hour, a little less than an hour. I think I put it in about 50 minutes ago. So it looks pretty toasted on the outside, but when you get into the inside, it is amazing. So now we let it sit and do its overcooking for about 30 minutes. And then we carve.
People are saying it looks burnt.
It does look burnt. Yes, it's true. The skin definitely burns, but all the meat inside, it's phenomenal. I'm not gonna show you now because it needs to overcook. But that is the process of doing the deep fry. I'll take the phone there. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful turkey. I also put them breast down because it's the best part. Make sure it's cooked real good. But yeah. So it's 12:02 here in California. And so that means 12:30 is going to be carving time. Wow, 2,500 viewers. That's awesome. Hey, everyone. 41,000 likes. That's crazy. This is my first time going live. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful deep fried turkey. Yeah, we got 30 minutes of overcooking and then that's it. So it'll be ready in 30. Thanks for the gifts. Oh my gosh, I probably missed a lot of gifts. So for all of you that gave them, thank you so much. It's just insane. I did not think that this would get this many viewers and this many likes. Yep. And for those of you who were anticipating that there would be a fire, sorry to disappoint. Well, sorry, not sorry, of course. But, so yeah, we let the oil sit out for a little while, let it cool down. It'll probably take a few hours for it to cool down, actually. Like at least 4 or 5 hours. We disconnect the propane and move this thing so far away from it. So the oil's still hot, it could still spill. So we'll put this over here. And yeah, so there was a bit of a mess because I overfilled the oil, but still came out good. But yeah, so. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for right now because we gotta wait. There's nothing else happening. It's a 17-pound turkey. But, thank you everyone for joining. I am so, thrilled by the fact that my first live got nearly 50,000 likes and all the viewers. But yeah, so, thank you again. Wow, I don't know. For some reason, TikTok is telling me that there's inactivity. So I can't even end the live. Maybe if I show myself, will it say that I'm active now? Or maybe it's just because I've been looking at that thing the whole time. So, there we go. Confirmed I'm alive. There we go. All right, so yeah, what I'll do, I'll definitely post the carving. All right, so I'll get a video of that, and then you guys can take a look at it. So look for that in about 30 minutes or so. And I'll let you know. But yeah, if you guys missed it, was deep frying a turkey. 56,000 likes. You guys are great. 2,000 viewers. But yeah, so I will post the video in about 30 minutes of the carving. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. This was fun. I'll do it again sometime. All right. Take care, everyone.